So the thumb is up, and slice through the air with that Xiaoshan coin. 1, 2, 3. Feel it cutting through the air. And then back. 1, 2, 3. And then reverse. And then back to your silkworm hand. And that is all the basic hand movements of the heaven and earth. The feet are simply the 8 movements of foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Eight movements of foot again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, close the door. 6, draw 3 circles inward. 7, draw 3 circles outward. 8, close the door, and into the horse stance. Hello everybody, my name is LinHai, and that was the Heaven and Earth Qigong form. Heaven and Earth is named so because it unites both the heaven energy field and the earth's energy field together, uniting the polarity of yin and yang. As with all Qigong practices, it can be broken down into 3 major aspects. It is health, healing, and enlightenment. The health application of this form is very simple. You open up all of your meridians, collaterals, and channels that exist inside your body, and therefore restoring health to your organs, muscles, bone, tendon, blood, and of course, qi. The health aspect that you will notice quite immediately is that aches and pains and allergies and various conditions that you had in the past, that by practicing these 2 forms, eventually you will no longer have, or they will start to subside. So in that season when you normally suffer from allergies, you'll find that you might not suffer from them anymore. Or that old knee injury that you had, you no longer have it, and so on. And one of the most beneficial aspects of practicing these forms is actually that not only do you develop good health, but it has a direct application to healing. The reason why is because these 2 forms are classified as Wai Qigong, meaning that it is an external energy emanation practice as opposed to an internal. So as opposed to emphasizing drawing on energy into the body, its emphasis is on drawing energy out from the body. By doing so, you'll find that your palms will radiate more energy, your feet will radiate more energy, your forehead, your eyes, your heart will radiate more energy, and by doing so, you can use it in healing application. This form, or both forms combined, are actually essential for developing the ability to transmit energy through your palm. So that is why the majority of the time is spent with your arms raised. And the longer you keep your arms raised, the more energy will go to your palm. Because what is it that's holding up my arm right now? It's energy and my mind's intent. That being the case, the more I hold up my arm, the more energy is summoned to the arm. As that energy goes to the arm, the gates of the arm become open, and energy is allowed to pass through much more efficiently. So instead of your meridian being, let's say, the size of your pinky, it will grow to be the size of your thumb, and more energy will radiate through your arm as time goes on. Then, after you've held up your arms for a long time, and you've exercised them quite well, opening up all the upper gates, you go into the 8 movements of foot. And as you do that, all the energy that you acquired in your upper body, in the heavens aspect of your body, goes down your yin meridians of your leg, and into your foot. So as you go to 8 movements of foot, concentrate on your big toe. And that will, of course, accentuate the energy that is going down there. Then as you do that, your foot will start to blow up with energy, and will also start to rise up the yang side meridians of your leg, completing the natural circulation of energy. Then, when your foot is quite well puffed up, as it would feel puffed up with energy, then you exercise your foot. So you go through all 8 movements of foot. Then after your 8 movements of foot, you go into the horse dance, which is in the middle of both heaven and earth, and you hold your palms out in the boy holding the sand, palm configuration. As you gaze into your palms, you'll see that your palms will change color. You'll see that the energy radiating around your palms will change color. A rainbow type of color. So your palms should be perceived as if it's the moon on a foggy evening, just radiating around the moon of the palm, the aura of rainbow colors. Then after you've held that horse dance for about 3 minutes, then you go into sweeping the clouds. Sweeping the clouds, and then back to ready position. Now that completes the heaven form, and that opens up the left side gates and the energy meridians in your left leg. Now the earth's form is the exact same as the heaven's form with a few variations. As you're holding up your arms again, you complete that set, and this time you go into 8 movements of foot, but this time with the right foot. And with the right foot, same thing. Allow all the energy to fill up your foot, and then exercise your foot. Go into the horse dance, and here, from that horse dance, you rise up, take a breath, and pronounce "hey" all in one motion. So open up a little bit, and then and all your breath, by the time you're fully extinguished, should be out into your push mountain palm. Again, pronounce "hey," and then like that. And you hold that for about 3 minutes if you can, or the longer the better. And then back to ready position. So now all of your meridians, collaterals, and channels have been open to a greater degree, and are more energized, not just making you healthy, but allowing you to be able to channel energy through these energy meridians, collaterals, and channels, and out through your body into patients. Of course, the major ports that you'll use are your palms and your fingers when you're treating patients. But by practicing these 2 forms, energy will travel to your hands much greater and be able to be passed to patients at a much greater volume. One of the exercises that you'll continuously do is the silkworm hand. Now, as you see, the silkworm hand can be practiced whether you're practicing the forms or not, just by sitting down, lounging around, in the car, or wherever you might be. You could also practice your eagle's claw, just sitting there, and your tiger's claw, and your taiji spiraling fingers. Practice all this while you're just lounging around. And the more you do it, the more you'll open up the meridians, which also connect to collaterals and channels in your body, and of course bring about greater health and healing capabilities. Now, as far as enlightenment is concerned, when you meditate, if you're in ill health or if you are weak in spirit, then when your meditation is at its peak, it's still not going to be all that strong because your body is weak, and so therefore it's holding down the energy transformation between the celestial bodies, the terrestrial bodies, the external environment, and your own internal energy field. So to make that communicate better, you have to be in greater health. And so after you've been cultivating Qigong for a while and you're emitting more energy, then you'll find Qinqi, or that is spiritual energy information, will begin to transmit. Now, it runs both ways simultaneously. In other words, everywhere in the universe, the projection of energy is not just in one direction. It is both directions simultaneously. So the greater energy you emit, the greater amount of energy that you will absorb simultaneously. And so this way, when you're sitting in meditation, it opens up all your psychic channels, and you can commune with the outer energies much more efficiently. And so, as you can see, the practice of the Heaven and Earth Qigong is not just for healing, not just for your own health, and not just for enlightenment, but the combination of the three. So no matter what you do, as long as you're practicing this Qigong, you're working on all three aspects at the same time. So when you're treating a patient and you're using this Qigong to heal somebody, actually it is just like practicing Qigong yourself, and you are developing better health. Also, the more intuitive you become, the more aware you become, the more enlightened you become. So the practice of Heaven and Earth Qigong is threefold. That is to increase your health, healing, and enlightenment. And not just yours, but everybody around you. So I hope you practice hard, enjoy your practice, and reach some new areas of development that you've never had before through its practice. I wish you all very good luck. Aum Tofu. Aum Tofu. Heaven and Earth Qigong. Rotation of the arm. Left side first. And right side. Rotating every joint in the arm. And right.